What's up, guys? Just wrapped up a nice GPU build for these boys right here. They got a nice 790 mega hash rig, 6 3090s, two 3060s, solid beast. It's me and the boys right there. It was a good night. Put in some late hours, but we got it done. All right, going into the video today, we're gonna look at my OHM Forks, my OHM positions. These are high risk, very high risk, almost Ponzi-like asset. They're rebasing tokens. Don't want to get into too much to how they work because it's also somewhat of a mystery. But for example, Wonderland. This is on the Avalanche network. This is one of them, Wonderland Time, that I'm invested in. You basically get this APY paid out every, I think, a couple times a day. So yeah, this is like the reward rate for the next 4 hours. You get 0.6% back. So as long as the token holds value or doesn't go down too much, you're gonna be making money, because you're going to be adding to your total stash. So instead of just the price going up helping you, you're constantly gaining more of the token yourself too. And if we see the token price, it's been trending downwards, but it's caught a nice little uptrend right here, and I actually got in right before this, I think. So we should have a good result on this one. So I basically I put in $6,000 for this. It's kind of a meme investment, but sometimes these are the ones that pay the best. And I'm hoping to do it for 6 weeks, but we'll see if we want to stay that long, or we'll see if we want to make an earlier exit. 3,500 I put into Tomb, 1,000 into Time that I just showed you, 1,000 into Papa Dow, and 500 into Bomb Money. Some of them are LP positions, some of them are directly staking the actual token. So let's start with Tomb and see how that goes. See how that went for the past week. So let's jump over to Tomb just to see the UI. So there's a couple different ways to get into this one. I did Tomb and FTM LP. So I'm providing liquidity for the Tomb token and for Phantom. And I also I stake that here to get additional APY. Instead of doing that and collecting my reward every day, restaking it, I use the auto compounder, beefy.finance. And so if I held both tokens, I would have this here, 4,032 bucks. But instead, because I put it into because I staked it into the Tomb protocol and used the auto compounder, I actually made an extra 230 bucks or 200 bucks. So the total for this is 4,330, it looks like. 4,230. Not bad, so we're up on one position. Now let's get into Time. Okay, looking at Time, this is the UI here, and I just need to switch to Avalanche and switch accounts here. Tomb was on the Phantom network. Avalanche is on, Time is on the Avalanche network. So you can stake your Time here. Instead, I'm doing something that you can do with Time. If you come to abracadabra.money, made by the same developer, you can borrow against your staked Time position. So you can stake your Time here and get this APY, and then you can put up your Time staked as collateral to borrow MEM, which is a stable coin, and then you can just buy more and restake it and kind of loop that. So I did that once or twice. I think two times I did it. So you see here, I only put in $1,000, but I actually have 2,350 worth. and I borrowed this much, so our investment would be our collateral value subtracted by what we owe for our min borrowed. So we're at 1605. That's also that's a really good gain, really juicy for 1 week. And I think that's partly the timing of the investment. I think we got in right over here, pretty good dip. So we're up from that, and we're also up from the interest and the rebasing paying us back. So far so good. Now we're gonna get into Papa. This one this one didn't do so hot. So let's pull up the Papa price. Let's do 7 days. Okay, maybe they don't chart this one. Oh, there we go, price. Yeah, so it's been a mess for this one. We got in somewhere up here, and it's just been trending super hard downwards. So let's see how bad we got hurt there. We have about 154 if we combine these. Okay, let's say 154. So we're at about 445. Not so hot on that one. Last one, let's get into Bomb Money. This is a smaller one, but this is a fork of Tomb Finance, so similar to Tomb, and they do some kind of they're back to Bitcoin somehow, so it's definitely an interesting one. I don't fully understand how it all works, but there's a lot of hype behind this one and looks to be interesting. Let's see how we did. We did the same thing, an LP position. We did half bomb, 250 in bomb, 250 in Bitcoin. Looks like it didn't really move much, the price of either one, but we did get fees, so it could be a little bit different. Let's switch over to Binance Smart Chain, already there. And then we're using an auto compounder for this, auto vaults here. Looks like they have some kind of fork of Beefy that they made themselves. Let's see the deposited vaults. I think I'm on a different wallet here. Let's make sure. Yep. So we're at 541. So we made an extra 30 to 40 bucks from the fees. So that's the results. Not bad. Let's see the total. Let's do that. And same here. So we're up 821, not bad. Not bad for the first week. All right, guys, I'm gonna be dropping updates every week. Hopefully we keep profiting from these, but it's also just more for fun. This is a pretty wild investment. They can crash super hard. Like you saw Papa, I lost 50% on this. This thing is worth $2 now. It was at 27 at one point. I sold some of it at 27 at one point. So you definitely got to be careful with these investments. But all right, stay tuned. Peace out.